Let's jump to the war here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster battle playing as the Ice Court, going up against the Ecstatic Legions, where I think we've got a pretty good army. Action ambushes combined with light war sleds, I think makes a pretty good team. We've also got some settlement garrison, allowing us to not control a large army. We're trying to load up save file, that's how it was set up, which I agree with that. But there are a hell of a lot of forces coming at us here, more than 2 full stacks, and part of the problem is they've got a lot of heavily armored, shielded units, so the action ambushes are not particularly good at dealing with that. Now, the light war sleds are reasonably good at dealing with it, but there's also a lot of units that are quite quick, and that will probably have to be dealt with first, so I don't think we've got enough ammunition for dealing with that, plus, of course, Azazel. Everything is on the max battle difficulty. Let's jump in over here and read out the email. So he says, "Hi Legend, I'm playing as the Ice Court, and I'm going up against the Ecstatic Legion. My army consists of action ambushes and some light war sleds, and I can't win because my micro isn't good enough. I'd love it if you can give it a try if you find it interesting enough." Okay, so I definitely think it's interesting. Because, yeah, most of the time I see these units, it's either in Dog's Breakfast armies, a bit of everything, and shit armies basically, or just in complete one-unit spans. But this could work out quite well, because what works well with action ambushes is having some degree of of allied forces that are visible but quick, so that you could lure small groups of enemies into ambushes, rather than using these ones here, specifically just like shades. So what we want to do is just get them over here, because you don't want to keep them anywhere near the forest, because that's where they're going to go looking for us, so it'd be helpful if we just weren't there. So I think this guy here has got the briar sheath on him, so that could be good. Get some control groups going. Gonna need it for this battle, because there's a lot of micro I think we're going to do. Keep you hidden for now. And as for the sleds, I want to go around this way, because I want their back to the action ambushes. Make sure everyone is not firing at will. So these ones come around through here. So low-level characters here. We've got Lure of Hags, Witch Brew. So this is good for dishing out damage against unarmored infantry, and then overcasting it, we've actually got a heal spell which will help with our fatigue, which will be very good for the light war sleds, because we don't have a patriarch, which is usually a good combination for them. But we've got a good amount of winds magic. Also, we've got these Oblast Outriders, which they'll be quite handy. Just want to keep them hidden over here for the time being. My objective for them is to either kill Azazel or to lure him over to the Akshina ambushes. So, creating one long line I think is a bad idea. Double lining up is pretty good. I don't think we need to checkerboard formation specifically, because we'll be moving these guys around a fair bit. And checkerboard formation is really a stationary position. So, because this guy here has got stalk and snipe and unspottable, we can get in a little bit closer. We're actually getting quite close. And I reckon trying to snipe at their lord, this guy here, could be quite good. But I'm not sure how many shots he's going to be able to get off before they'll start charging towards them. Another reason why I wanted them over this way, so that we doesn't come charging right into him. Getting in close should be fine. It'll just make us more accurate. Because while damaging all of these heroes would be good, it's much better if we killed 2 of them 100% than killing all of them 50%. So got rid of the barrier straight away. So damage here, we've got shield breaker, but that guy doesn't have shields. Bonus versus large plus 100. Armor piercing damage. So that bonus versus large, I'd say about 1/3 of it is actually armor piercing, so it's 33 extra armor piercing. But most of that non-armor piercing damage is being blocked on average with the armor. If he gets a perfect dice roll, could actually block 100% of it, but the chances of that is 1 in 100 basically. So on average, they're blocking 50% of his non-armor piercing damage. Okay, get this one over here as well. Good. I wasn't expecting to dish out this much damage already. That's good. Okay, hang on. So, hit this guy. That's great. Great if we kill him. But yeah, he's not just going to stand still now. And while he's moving around like a... kind of erratically, he's trying to dodge shots, which is the right thing to do. Some of our shots might... we hit. So that's good. Great if we had like... oh, hey, here we go, here we go. Don't fire at will, but charge into these warhounds. Now, oh, hang on. These warhounds could actually be quite dangerous if they team them up with their heroes. But in melee, our guys are anti-infantry, and these are technically infantry because they're small. And yeah, just get them off the battlefield because they could be very annoying for our action ambushes if we're not careful. Actually. Oh my god, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go straight over here. I gotta kill this fucking guy over here. Okay, Azazel's on the battlefield. We need to reveal them, get his attention. Just get in close. I gotta shoot him. If I tell them to shoot at this one now, it kind of puts them on fire at will. Ah, for fuck's sake. Got in amongst these units over there. Not worth it. Not worth sacrificing our entire army just to take off the last little bit of health. Okay, good. Got his attention. Bring him over here to the Akshina ambushes, and hopefully we can kill him. Actually, bring you out over here because he'll definitely want to prioritize killing the witch, and he'll probably discover her. So, yeah, oh god, he's got so little amount of health there. A decent amount of damage being done to Azazel. Don't fire at will, don't want to waste ammo shooting at Chaos Warhounds. That's a waste of ammo. It's so easy to beat them in melee. A bit oh fuck, I hate that. Turn them off fire at will, they still fire at will as soon as you give them a melee order, but it is what it is, just gotta deal with it. Okay, staying just out of range because he's much faster than our guy. Of course, he can't see us, but that's what he's doing. Right. Keep these away from the Akshina ambushes. Okay, fire at will. Here we go. He's going after the witch. Luckily, she's reasonably quick, but he is a lot quicker. And also, he's a lot smaller, which gives him a bit of advantage. Okay, you get in there. Keep it pinned down. You get back. Chase these ones away. They can't see us. They're supposed to be able to see us. How are we going here? Good. Obviously, we're doing some friendly fire, but it's just a summon, so who cares? Almost got him. Good. Taking out Azazel early. It's probably actually going to cause their lord here to start fleeing. Yes. Escort that one off the battlefield. Okay, I really need that last shot because I want them to go back into hiding. Oh god, this guy got detected. Just run back over the hill, send some support. Come on, get rid of him, hurry. Okay, he's gone. Go back into hiding over this way. Quickly before they discover you. I mean, before they get too close that you can't go back into hiding. Alright. Alright, I'm really happy with how that went, because obviously Azazel is a very dangerous character. Alright, hang on. There's only a handful of them here. Come over here, help them out. Yeah, I thought that this one might start routing. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him now. Which would have been better, but honestly, him leaving the battlefield is good enough. No, don't shoot at that fucking idiots. Yeah, he's not going to rally. Because he was like teetering right on the edge there anyway. Okay, move back. Alright, I do want you to shoot at him. No! it's just a waste of ammo. Yeah, getting rid of their heroes. That is good. Don't like the formation that we're in, but there's only a handful of them here, so that's fine. So she's taking a bit of damage there. Can heal her. Alright, fire at will. You don't fire at will, but just start making your way back over here. It's good they're sort of coming at us in waves to some degree. Try to keep them distracted. But we're close to one of their reinforcement zones. Don't worry about shooting that here. Yeah, we're not in a great formation. Yeah, charge in there. That should be fine. Trying to get this guy back, but this is the problem when you're not on horseback. Because, yeah, this guy here, we can probably just lure him away. He's not going to dish out that much damage to us. Their regular units will dish out more damage. They're just quite durable. I'll try to bring other guys over here. Watch out, watch out. Man, what's been taking you down? Oh, this has been. Right. Well, I'll deal with that as best as I can soon. Yeah, so whoever is fighting a hero, just try to run away from it until we've dealt with their infantry. Okay, stop firing at will, because he's shooting at shit now. Don't fire at shit. Okay, now we can focus on these ones over here. Hopefully we won't do that much friendly fire, but it's pretty much impossible for us to avoid it. Just get him to leave the battlefield. That's good enough for me. Fucking hell, this son of a bitch. We need to get rid of those. Yeah, that's annoying because it's getting rid of my my hero. I'll give her a heal in just a moment. At least these heroes are getting removed from the battlefield. That is definitely a plus, because they were always... Oh my god, see, this is the problem when they get stuck into you guys. You just can't avoid friendly fire. Okay, but at least he's gone. And we'll be able to go back into hiding there. Okay, let's just take a moment to try to recover a little bit, because we've taken a fair bit of damage. And most of their fast units have been removed. Let's just get that in. Prioritizing her healing more than anything else, because she's the most damaged. Okay, I need to get these ones separated. And we also need to get these reorganized to double line them. One of the reasons why they weren't fighting effectively is because we had single lined them to try to get back after the Azazel engagement. Okay, yeah, keep them on fire at will, because there's a bunch of Marauder horsemen coming in. And they're a pain in the ass, because they do a really shitloads of damage. But they're an extremely low value unit, as far as the game's concerned. So far, none of the light war sleds have been destroyed, so that is great. Oh, damn it, I missed the heal there. She got it, so that's good. And yeah, this will be good just to lure units around. Good, they're getting a bit of a recover. So we can see. A bunch of infantry, don't fire at them. I would like to shoot at the Chaos Sorcerer though, before we charge into them. It's not like this one's going to be particularly good in melee. Bounce power has now moved into their favor. That's what was happening before. He's using Spirit Leech. He's charging that. Okay, look, if he doesn't want to charge at us, that's fine. See some magical attacks. Good. Yeah, these have been really bloody handy, if nothing else, just to distract the enemy forces. I'll come and deal with this one soon. But they sent a bunch of infantry to go fight anti-infantry units, so great. The only reason we weren't charging into them before is because there were anti-large units, essentially, that would have smashed them. But now most of them have been taken out. Most of them, not all. Good, that one got a heal this time. I don't think you did, though. Good. That was a lot of value to us there that we took out without spending too much ammo. Oh, fuck. That's a very fast unit. We're not going to be able to escape it indefinitely. We need to lure it over here to get shot. How much more reinforcements do they have? Okay, not that much. So I think we're doing alright. Look, it might be better off to actually just keep that one distracted for the time being while we make a final charge in through some of these units here. Good. And good. Both of the ones that were damaged got the heals. Yeah, they're ripping us to shreds here. That's okay. It's only a summon unit. I'd hate to be a summon unit in Legends Army. He just doesn't care about them. Okay. Keep moving. Alright, we'd love to shoot this guy here. But if I put him on fire at will, then they're just going to shoot at freaking marauders. Actually, the Witch Brew non-overcasted is good against trash like that. So yeah, keep them busy here. Okay, it would be good to shoot the Manticore. Yeah, can only run away from them for so much longer, especially because they're tired, but I'm very happy with how they overall performed, especially because it was Azazel that they contributed to taking out. Okay, now this guy is not too far out of the way to go and kill. We don't shoot at anything else. Yeah. And clearly these aren't the anti-large variants. But yeah, if this guy's just going to keep Spirit Leeching constantly, it would be good to take him out. At least it costs them 8 wins of magic instead of 6. But we've got incoming, and they've got a unified front now, which is not ideal. I want them spread out all over the place. That's ideal. Maybe don't be firing at will just yet. But they're somewhat tired. Okay, so a bit of damage on that guy, but not heaps. Try to get this one in here. It'd be great if we could heal both of them. Good. And you got the heal? Good. No, I don't think it's a good idea to lure them over here just yet. They're just too heavily concentrated. The bounce power is in their favor. So it'll probably mean that the action ambushes will get absolutely wrecked. And we've seen that the Light War sleds do a really great job against the sleds. The demonettes. So fucking dyslexic. And the warhounds. Which the warhounds will do a shitload of damage to the action ambushes. They can't see anyone over here. Might be a good idea to separate them soon, just to lure a couple of units at a time over this way. Are they doing any damage to us? No. Okay, get into melee, into a blob, and do this. This will also be good for recovering a bit of fatigue. Good. Are they doing damage? Nope. Alright, it'd be really good if these units could come in right now. Because, yeah, we could just charge straight into them. See, part of the reason why we don't want to charge into them usually is because we're charging backwards into the rest of their more dangerous units. Okay, here comes the Feral Manticore, which is fine to shoot at. Good, backed off. We're not super tired. Only a little bit tired. If we time this just right, this will die right when we're over here. You can just charge straight into that unit and get rid of it. Good. With it not inflicting any damage, that's a big win for us there. Not that Feral Manticores are particularly good units, but it could have been quite handy in this battle for them to pin us down, which they failed to do. Make sure you actually kill it. Good. There's some friendly... See that damage that was done there? Friendly fire because of this being fucking so stupid. Can't believe 3.5 years and they still haven't fixed this. It's bad that they do that. It's always been bad. It's the only fucking Total War game where it does that as well. Okay, good. So that's Azazel's army completely finished off. Good. Alright, we're running a little bit low on ammo. Bounce power is about even, so that's good. It's a good sign because they outpowered us. So if the bounce power is even, that means we're actually winning. Because the bounce power doesn't even have to be in your favor in order to win. I know it sounds weird, but it will be when we inevitably inflict the... Assuming we do inflict the army losses. Don't want to count chickens before they've pooped or hatched or whatever. I don't know. Okay, come on. Yeah. This fucking unit here, Hellstriders, get rid of them. Because, yeah, we do not want to have to fight them in melee, and they've got a lot of experience. I'm not going to be able to escape them. Okay, stop firing, Will. Shit, here we go. They're way too fast. I'm just going to have to charge in. Otherwise, they're going to kill her really quickly. Because, yeah, the problem with these sleds or chariots, as soon as they're in melee, it's very difficult for them to get out of it. After that, reaches her and gives her a heal. Good, it did. Good, come on, break it. These demonettes fuck us up too much. Good, we broke them. Get out of there before anything else pins us down. That's easy to run through. Okay, the damage wasn't too bad. Just let that one leave the battlefield, that's fine. Come on, don't get caught. We don't want to be suffering casualties, because these ones here with high weapon strength, they could potentially just hit them once and kill one of them. We don't want that. Whereas infantry have to spread out their damage a bit more. Yeah, when they blob up, they get mega fucking stuck. Luckily, they're not stuck amongst trolls, so that's manageable. They're getting away bit by bit. God, they're bad at getting away. If it's the one massive weakness to this unit. God, is it not fucking obeying orders? Holy shit! That's court-martial offense. Get the fuck moving, bitch. Do you want to die? Okay, let's move these ones out of that position and over to here. Yeah, it'd be good to get rid of those Chaos Furies. Oh my goodness. What's this guy's fucking problem? Just absolutely being that one's gonna get killed. Can't freaking stop. Okay, try this. I'll just hit withdraw and just see if they do anything, just to get them to... See, this unit here is not properly targeting them. Fucking stupid. Come on. Get them over there. Oh shit, with a hero attacking it, that one's definitely going to be gone. I just figured that if I brought it closer, it might get this one to wake up. Now it's gone. Well, if anyone in our army deserved to die more than you, no, they didn't. I mean, you were asking for it. Oh my god, did you victim blaming? Okay, and stop. Fire at will. Good. Chaos Furies can be a massive pain for action ambushes, so definitely want to focus fire, get rid of them as quick as possible. Good, once they're crumbling, it's going on. Look, suffering one casualty on the light war sled so far, that's acceptable. Here's what it is. Get rid of that. You could go after the hero because they're not good at dealing with single entities. Still a unit of Marauder Horsemen left. We don't have much ammo. fucking problem. How are these infantry catching up to you? I know you're exhausted, but so are they. A couple of casualties done by them. Alright, at least that is that. Alright, just use up the last of your ammo. Let's get a bit of heal in over here. Still got plenty of winds of magic. The problem with this spell here is it's very short range. Okay, let's move over to there, get ready to shoot. Bounce power still pretty much even. Yeah, just shoot it, whatever. Watch out for this one. Okay, we need to... Okay, now what I need to do is actually spread them out into different groups. So I'm going to go put them into that control group. This one into this one. We want to have split the army in half, essentially. The enemy army. And lure them over here. So, what are you doing? Did I accidentally move you over there? So have these ones come back around this way. Lure the cav over this way so we can shoot them. Don't fire at will just yet, because as soon as one of them reveals themselves, this one will just back off. We want them to be about here, so there's just no chance for them to escape. Yeah, they're doing a lot of damage with that. They're just about within range. Just wait. Just wait. And kill them. Now there's no chance for them to escape. Yeah, finish them off. Oh, although we don't want to waste too much ammo because we want to inflict the armor loss. So that should wipe him out. Alright, need to heal the damage that was done there. Now, this guy here's actually taking a little bit of damage, so I guess he could have a bit of a witch brew as well. Okay, let's move the action ambushes to a different position. There's some Chaos Warriors halberd over there, just isolated. That'd be good to go and get rid of. Good, everyone's getting their heals. So the only unit that we can't heal to absolute full is this one. Oh, and of course the Hag Witch, because she's at a heal cap, just about. Yeah, they're getting a bit more skittish now. All their fast units are gone, and so they're keeping their forces together. But that'll make it easier for their action ambushers to shoot at them, to some degree. They'll still come at us all together, just slowly. Plus doing this is restoring our balance of power, so we can maybe inflict the army losses. We do have a timer on this battle, but we've only used up half of it, and we're almost done, I think. Plus, coming in with all of our archers at their flanks, especially when they go wide like this, is good, because the units over here will be able to get to us quickly, but they're going to be the first ones to die. But the units over here will take ages to get to them. Let's see if we can get one more heal in.
Ready for battle.
Still got some ammo left on him. Yeah, go for the straggler at the back here. This one. Could shoot at this one now, but then the entire army is going to turn around. Alright, control group 4, you go around this way. Oh, they've been revealed? Ah, well then, shit. Just going to have to go for it then. Okay, and control group 3, go over this way and give them some support. So if we send them around...
Warrior and leader.
Actually, I think I want to back off from this. We should be faster than their Chaos Warriors. And they're exhausted as well. Move back, I want them to hide. Just got to get some distance. Problem is, if they're Chaos Warriors of Slanesh, which they're not, that gives them a speed boost. Alright, you can just shoot at that one there if you can get in close. Actually, no, go for that one there. Good, so they've got... Actually, you should be on fire at will. But you're on short 5 now. Yeah, they've got these ones over here that aren't concentrating on us. You can just charge in with them. Wait. Okay, this control group doesn't make any sense then.
On my order, disperse! We fight for us!
Some of them are getting hidden. That's great. Alright, so we've got Chaos Warriors over here. Nothing anti-large. That's great. It doesn't do any armor piercing, but they can't block all damage with it. Okay, this guy's out of ammo now. They're just about all hidden. Should be easy to get rid of that one there. Yep, just demonettes. Would be good to kill more of their heroes. Okay, moving a bit closer. But this is good here for us, just picking away at stuff that we've got the advantage on. Okay, stop, and yeah, you can fire at will at that. They'll probably turn back around with some of them. Like I said, they've got instant reaction times. But see how their forces are getting spread out thin here? That's exactly what we want to see. Just don't let them get too close or it becomes difficult to get away from them. Okay. Get back. Because yeah, we should be able to outrun Chaos Warriors of Slanesh. Because we're still relatively fresh. We are faster than them. Just slightly. I mean, that one there is not that exhausted. Okay, if there's Marauders, then we use the non-overcasted Witch Brew. So most of them are hidden, but some of them aren't. But see how they're starting to back off? Because they're not going to dedicate all of their force to go chase after one unit. Good. Shit, I think we can turn back around and just shoot at that one now. Except for these ones here that's actually getting chased by him. And if they turn around to try to deal with us, we're going to be done by the time they get here. Good. Especially if we can get them to turn around so that we're not shooting into their shields. Yep. Great, that's just damage reduction that they don't get to utilize. Shit, I might not even need to bring in my garrison. So actually the bounce power, yeah, it was in our favor, even though it was even before, obviously it is now. Because I didn't take into consideration the garrison, but I should have. If that's the case, then we don't need to be conservative with our ammo anymore. We can just fucking go crazy with it, because the bounce power should be better than this. But yeah, this is working really well. This is why it was so important that we focus on all their fast units, because that was the real threat. Okay, isolated units like this, no problem for them to charge in. Yeah, you shoot at someone else over this way. Just get into their rear. I'm a little bit reluctant to charge in on these ones here, right after being in a bit of a mosh pit, because we've already seen that when they're in a blob like that, they don't pathfind very well. They won't charge effectively, and they could end up getting a lot of damage done to them without being able to get away. So spread them out first, then charge in. That way we get the max out of our collision attacks. I don't think this is really going to matter, but there you go. It's not going to do any damage to our guys with that. Oh, God, they did a bit. Although if they're charging at the Hag Witch, then they're... Oh, hang on. Back off a little bit. They're not charging at the other ones. It would be really good to kill him. I know they're not good against him, but it would be really good if they could actually kill another character. Get a little bit of healing in there to try to compensate them for getting hit by them. I don't think they're going to kill this one. Be also really great to kill this Chaos Sorcerer. Move them back up that way. Yeah, they're not going to kill him. They're very bad against single entities. You know what? Since this guy here is of no value now, I'm going to withdraw him from the battlefield. We'll suffer a temporary leadership penalty. It's not going to be a good of a deal, especially because Kislev's a high morale faction. Yeah, kill him. And that way we can start bringing some of the garrison from over here and luring some of their units over this way a bit more. Never mind, we just army lost them. So, don't bother. If they could manage to kill this one here, that'd be great. Because I don't think any of their armies were on force march. But yeah, minimal-ish casualties. In fact, most of the casualties that were done to us in this battle were done by us. Because of the friendly fire when these two guys here were fighting in melee. But that was unavoidable. If we just didn't shoot into our guys, then they would have just kept dishing out loads of damage. And yeah, now we'll just run them down as much as we can. And kill him. I think this one here's going to get away. Hopefully we've still got another opportunity to catch him. But that one's got 6 levels up to go before it gets its immortality. So hopefully we get other opportunities. So I'll pause the recording as I try to run them down. Okay, ran down as much as I could. Not all of them. But overall, I think the casualties are pretty heroic victory. So that's usually an indication that it went fairly well. Usually. But yeah, I don't think that overall this combination of forces remaining is going to pose a threat to your armies. It's just a matter of letting them regroup with high-level heroes. They can come back and cause big problems. Especially if they equip very good equipment after they've got their immortality, you'll never get that equipment off them. Because they never have that equipment stolen from them. The heroes, you only ever steal it from the Lord. I'm pretty sure about that. So, if we get replenishment, we fully recover. So it was no casualties whatsoever. Your finances seem fine. I guess let's do that.
Victory makes us strong.
All right, and it's also good that you're on the attack there with that as well. But yeah, that definitely was quite micro-intensive. But I liked your army, so I've got no criticism for you. You know, no roasting here. So, there he is. And you've got enough movement. You got enough? No, you don't have enough movement for this one here. And that's got more heroes. But this one's a higher tier hero. And if they detach him from the army and send him off somewhere else, this would be a higher priority to get rid of. So that's what we'll do. I'll make this decision for him. Here's one problem. Light war sleds are fucking awful in auto resolve. One downside to recruiting these units is that you pretty much have to fight the battles manually every single time. So let's do that. But Legend, you didn't untick control large army. Yes, obviously not disadvantages for us now. Nothing to be concerned about here because, well, they do have some fast units. A single volley from these ones here should take them out. We had some levels up to do, but yeah, it'll be fine. Plus, we really this is just a cleanup job here. It's going to only take a moment. Hopefully we can do this and take minimal casualties. But we'll see.
Defender of Kislev.
Just leave them that way. We'll lure them over here.
Ready for battle. Follow me.
Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to wait a moment for the Oblast Outriders to both... man, this is not an important battle. What am I doing? I should say, not a difficult battle. It is important. Should try to prioritize killing the Hellstriders. Because while the Warhounds can catch us, they can't beat us in melee. Okay, we'll move them over here. They're all on fire. We're all ready to go. These ones over here. Stretched a bit thin. Gone a bit wide with them. And totally fine to just throw them in melee because who cares? They're just summons. I didn't even wait for the garrison. Who cares? Did not need to. That's it. Good. Just want to try to make sure we actually take no damage whatsoever. No, not casualties, I mean. So that we don't need to use the post-battle loot option for replenishment. And playing these battles in this speed is a lot more difficult than playing on a one-time speed. Okay, it doesn't matter if you take casualties, you're just part of the garrison. Oh shit, did I take a casualty? No. I think that one did a cast on us. Now we do want to kill him now because we'll get more loot money for it because he's a high level hero. I don't think I took any casualties. Apart from this one. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Don't let him get away. Good. Max out that loot money. Good, yeah. No damage done to the main army. Who cares about the garrison? It'll be fine. I doubt that other army is going to attack your garrison. So, I think for the time being the Ecstatic Legion is pacified, but it would be good to finish them off as quickly as possible. Which, having an army at full strength means you don't have to recover, although this army is going to be pretty bad at sieges. Considering I don't even have a siege attacker. Alright, don't need that. Get that one going for the campaign movement range and devotion. Oh, never mind. Okay, do this.
By my command, we march.
Legend, you don't want to get caught in forced march. We can send out garrisons to launch the attack, and you can use this. So, just to showcase what happened there. This is unique to Kislev. Actually, don't some of the other factions have this now? I'm not sure. But yeah, because you've got a Ataman here, who gives us access to garrison attack, you can select your settlement and use them to launch the attack. There's actually a very interesting exploit with Atamans if you confederate them, because if you confederate an Ataman, then they can be recruited into one of your Lord's army, but you have to replace the Lord. They're just not available to be recruited from this list here. Oh, jeez, something in there. And an Ataman commanding an army, it gets unlimited movement. They constantly refresh their movement. It's actually very funny. Anyway, neither here nor there, but do this over here. They come in, launch the attack. Auto-resolve this time should be fine because you'll get an opportunity to replenish. Plus the garrison should take the brunt of the attack. I do kind of expect these to drop down to 3 each, because Light War Sleds always get fucked up in auto-resolve. Lucky they didn't though. And you stole his obsidian lodestone, so that's what he was using for barrier. So he won't be able to have barrier anymore because we took that item, and he's dead. That's the bonus. Okay, cool. So if we have a look here, yep, you're good. You've dealt with that. Well, I should say I've dealt with that. And I think your army is good though. I like the combination of it. It worked out well. We barely took any casualties. I've always liked both these units. I just didn't think to use them in combination with each other. But yeah, good teamwork there. Because yeah, any kind of army that's going to get approval from me is where the units work together as a team. Not conflicting. Like for example, when you see Skaven armies where it's like, I've got Plague Monk Sensor Bearers or Storm Vermin, and I've also got the Avalanche Mortars. And it's like, oh, you fucking idiot! It's just like, those don't work well together at all. It's like, well, the Avalanche Mortars killed 50% of my own units, but it looks cool. Now, you got to use stuff that is not going to be affected by it. This is why the single entities and summons are way better in those particular cases. You got to think what units work well together, not just, it's strong unit, I put in my army. You know, that's very greenskin thinking, which is why greenskin, I don't want to generalize, but I've seen some greenskin armies that are exactly what you would expect from a greenskin, basically. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.